here we are with Joey Daccord for our first ever video Goalie Gear Corner. This is a momentous occasion for the Sound of Hockey. We've never done this before, live and in person with a goalie, so this is thrilling stuff. So you're on our podcast very recently. The fans loved it, so you're a friend of the pod forever now.
Friend of the pod, I love that.
Yeah,
friend of the show.
That's right. You have to come back now. Like
you guys are gonna have to fight. There's a Sens podcast that I'm a friend of the show on, and you guys are gonna have to fight them for.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
For who wants top dog, but I think
we're gonna win you over.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, let's start with the mask. Now we talked about the mask at length on the podcast.
Yep.
So first off, let's see here. I'll get the camera here. Let's see Sparky. He's there.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
He's in there.
All right. And then
that's him. So this is the your mythical Kraken. You got the red eyes like the logo, and then he's just kind of got his tentacles all over, and he's kind of a big storm, and he's kind of crushing this ship here.
Yep.
So that's that side.
Yep. Okay.
And then on top here we got the S, also red eye, and this is kind of like the ocean or the lake is like frozen over, and it's kind of like stamped into the ice, so you can kind of see like it looks like there's water here inside of the frozen ice.
Pretty sick.
And then right here we just have like the Seattle Kraken like written lettering with it's got like the skyline like right here.
Whoa. Okay, just pick it up where you were.
Yeah, so then on this side here, we got the Seattle Kraken like lettering, and then in the lettering of Kraken here, you can kind of see the Seattle skyline. So right there is the Space Needle.
Yeah.
And then just the whole skyline. It's got the red lines through it, just like the jersey.
Yeah. One thing that doesn't really come through from afar is there's a lot of sparkle in there. I like the sparkle up close.
There's a lot of detail in here.
Yeah. Shifty does not mess around with his
no, he
details,
does not.
does he?
And then on the front here, you got the anchor through the 35. This 35 is actually in the Sun Devil Hockey font.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. 35 kind of another
a
Sun
subtle
Devil Hockey.
ode to your ASU roots, of
Correct.
course.
Yep. And then back plate is my roots, where my family's from, Switzerland, Canada, and I was born in the States.
Yeah.
Little Sun Devil pitchfork, and then this is the House Stark sigil from Game of Thrones. It's me and my best friend and my brother. The three of us are we're House Stark because we're family.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's the bucket.
All right, so we'll take a look at the gloves here. Just putting it on for real effect, which we appreciate.
Well, I can't hold the mic and two hands on the gloves. So
yeah, I mean, I guess if you were doing the blocker, in theory, you could hold the mic with the blocker hand. But
so yeah, pretty much. Gloves pretty simple. I use a 590 brake with a single T. I don't.
What does the 590 brake mean?
There's like a 600, 590, 580. It has to do with the angle of the way it closes. I don't particularly know the difference. I just know this is the one I like the most.
Do you like the pocket to be really deep?
No, not overly.
Okay.
But then I got skate lace in here, and then we got all three blues. We got the navy blue. I believe this is the ice blue, and this is the shallow blue.
Yeah. Okay.
And then a little red, and a little red.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dax. There you go.
We'll grab the blocker. Same thing. It's 3 different blues. Little touch of red. Got my name on there. It's a waffle board. Yeah. They're all pretty much the same.
Yeah. Yeah. They look great though. They look so sharp and clean.
All right, so we got the pads. I like to use. It's called like weave. Yep. So any color that gets offered, you can kind of see like there's almost like a pattern in the color.
Yep, I see that.
Yeah, you can kind of see it pretty good there. So I wanted to get all 3 blues and then a touch of red, same as the gloves. So we got all 3 blues here. I like to have some fun with it, so that's kind of that. And then a nice touch of red. Back of my pad here, it's all blue.
Yeah.
And then
we talked about the importance of Lefebvre on the podcast too, and how they've stuck with you. Let's talk about this strapping system here. Now, I know a lot of guys have just gotten rid of the leather straps altogether. Was that a choice, or do they automatically come with the leather straps?
No, I got those put on.
Okay.
Those are not a stock option, I don't believe.
Okay.
And if I'm being honest, they literally don't do anything. They're just there to look cool.
You think they do look cool?
These 3 straps here. So I wear this one like this.
Okay.
So these are the 2 calf straps that kind of lock in your calf. This one locks in my knee, and then these kind of come across and hold all this stuff in place. So,
is there any level of like a mental I just don't fully trust that the Velcro is going to work, so I want a leather strap? It's
not at
just
all.
Because you like the look of the leather
Purely
straps.
because it's how it looks. It has nothing to do with the performance of the pad.
I absolutely love that. I noticed yesterday you were wearing the red and black pads still,
Yep.
right? So today you had these guys on.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like that's the very first wear that we saw today at practice?
Yeah. Well, they came in yesterday. The gloves got here. Those aren't the gloves I've worn. Those are the other set. You get 2 sets of gloves.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't worn those. The gloves came in on Wednesday, so I was able to wear the gloves yesterday for practice.
Yep.
But these ones came in after practice yesterday, so I wasn't able to wear those.
But so you did the photo shoot the other day. It looked like you were wearing these pads. Am I right or no?
No, I was not. I was not wearing these.
But you weren't wearing red and black.
Drewby was gracious enough to let me throw his on for the photo shoot.
That's
and,
incredible.
the media
I love
day.
it.
So
I absolutely love it.
my own gloves and everything else was my own, but he let me throw his pillows on, which was very nice of him.
I think it would have taken a very keen goalie gear eye to notice that. So
yeah, a lot of people couldn't tell.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. All right, well, Joey Daccord, thank you so much for doing this. Best friend of the pod, and forget about that Ottawa one. We're thrilled to have you.
All right, we'll move
here,
on.
so.
Yep, I'm good. We're good.
Cheers.